Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new to my show, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is the Enlightened Auntie Experience, and my name is Tam, also known as the Enlightened Auntie. Today we are going to talk about karma in a different way. I know we've discussed it before in previous episodes, but today we're going to talk about it in the context of stepping back when witnessing other people catching their karma. I talk a lot about karma and all things that are karmic just because I have a really big fascination with how it works. Even down to the point of where you can find that information on your birth chart just based on astrology. I've tested the theory out myself. It very much plays out the way that it does on the chart, and also I have witnessed it just firsthand, like when you kind of know, when you know your own placements and you know your birth chart and you know how your birth chart works, and then you kind of see the people around you once you identify on your chart like where to find your hidden enemies and where to find the enemies that are like right in your face. Once you identify who those people are, and I'm not saying like spend a whole lot of time focusing on this, but this is like something that I've been working on. Once I identified who my snakes were, then I just kind of stood back and paid attention to what was going on in their lives to find if these people were in fact doing some, bullshit behind my back or whatever. And eventually I started to see those results. And in the past, I have stepped in, a lot of times and this is like, just shows how kind we are as people. Think of all of the times that you extended yourself, almost going out of your way. You extend yourself in such a huge way for people, for a certain person or people or whatever. You extend yourself to these people because they are really going through some tough shit. They're going through something really bad. Like it's, oh my God, do you know what's happening to them? Like when folks are going through some real tough shit, I've begun to recognize that sometimes there is karma at play that we, the outside, are not supposed to participate in. Folks are supposed to get their lumps and learn their lessons however they learn them, right? However dramatic and unnecessary it may seem, the universe always seeks balance. Right? Good shit out, good shit in. Bad shit out, bad shit in. The universe seeks balance. And, what comes around goes around that saying has been around forever. And I think for a long time, my issue used to be the timing thing. I hadn't quite learned how to surrender to the timing, because when somebody's like doing you dirty and you're just like, damn, I just wish they would get, I just wish that they would get their comeuppance, whatever it is. Like, I just hope, which is kind of where I developed that I wish people the life they deserve. I don't wish bad on anybody because I don't want bad coming back to me because I ain't stupid, right? So I wish people the life that they deserve. And when you walk in that air and you wish people the life they deserve, and then you start to see the lives that they're living, sometimes that really is the life that they deserve, and it is not your business to step in and try to help and fix them, okay? Because there's times where, you will step in to help somebody and you catch the shit. You stepped in to help somebody with their gnarly ass situation, whatever it was, whether it was financial, they needed housing or whatever. Somebody was going through their karma, it was ugly and it was tough, and you stepped in to help them. Well, guess who gets to catch a little bit of that karma too? So I have found instances in the past where there were people in my life, family included, where they were going through some really gnarly times, and I stepped in to help. Like, I thought that was what I was supposed to be doing. out of obligation. I thought that, one, I thought it was expected of me. So of course, you know, when you think it's expected of you, you're just gonna do. And when I extended myself, I literally ended up with some mysterious illnesses and shit. Like when I was helping people out who were really, really sick, I ended up getting really, really sick with some mysterious weird shit that came from literally nowhere. And so, and I've actually done this a couple of times with people where I was stepping in and I was giving of myself and I was literally overextending because I was really trying to be there. Giving, and the person on the other end was just taking, and there was nefarious shit going on in the background. You know, no consideration of what I was going through on my end of I'm trying to help you, but I'm also suffering on the side, on the side. And you're not really worried about my suffering. You're just worried that I'm still helping you. You just want me to make sure that I'm still helping you. Meanwhile, I'm getting screwed, you know? So if you find yourself in those situations, do understand that sometimes those things are karmic, and you kind of inadvertently invite that karmic energy into your life by just helping. And then it takes you some time to kind of untangle yourself from that situation, right? You untangle, and then you'll have to deal with the fallout of having to sever a tie, or having to, you know, create a new boundary. Now you can't deal with these people because, you know, you caught hell and they don't even see it, or they don't even recognize that you were catching shit just for helping them. They don't appreciate your help either. I can almost guarantee you that. They don't appreciate it either. So right now we are coming into a season, and I'm going to talk about it just based on collective energy and what's happening right now with everybody else. I will also I just recorded a video. I just recorded a reading, so I will also link the reading below here. The reading's back on my channel, but I'll link the recording below because there is this energy right now we are all facing, that we are walking away from certain relationship dynamics, be it family relations, you know, siblings are parting ways, like just there's all kind of weird stuff going on. And we're walking, you know, it's like spiritual warfare. I've been talking about this for a couple of days with some clients. There's spiritual warfare going on. This is literally like a good versus evil thing, you know, where the angels and demons are like really battling it out. And like who's gonna win, right? There are a group of people that are ascending and growing and healing and wanting more for themselves and wanting to seek more for themselves. And they crave and desire a new life, away from the trauma, away from the drama, away from the strife and all this other shit that we've been carrying around our whole lives. There are a group of us, a large group of us, that want no more of that, right? But there are also a group of people who are very content where they are and very rooted in their contentment. And these people do not want to change. And because they don't want to change, and because there's all this karmic energy that's kind of swirling around, people are very spiteful of those who are excelling and moving forward. People are very jealous and angry that people have chosen themselves. And so you will start to see, if you have not already begun to witness, people catching karma. I say catching karma, you will see it as, damn, they're having a really bad spell of unfortunate things. And the really bad spell of unfortunate things, unfortunately, is a direct result of their previous actions. If you get yourself involved in trying to help them solve their problems, believe that their problems will become your problems. Don't let their problems be your problem. Do not allow someone else's karma to jump into your life because you're trying to be a savior. You can only deal with yourself, you and yours. It is not for you to go out and save everybody else, because that's not what we do. We're not trying to change anybody. We're not trying to help people grow up. Everybody has a duty to themselves to grow and learn and heal for themselves. If people, for whatever reason, have chosen not to, child, leave them behind. If you don't want to grow, that's fine. Stay where you are. But I'm moving on. Don't feel any kind of way about moving on, right? And yes, I know you're going to see these people really suffering. For some of you, you probably don't mind, you know. Not gonna lie, I've seen that on my cards too. Like, there's some of you that are just like, whatever you're going through, that's your problem, right? We're also being asked to have a level of compassion while dealing with these people. Does not necessarily mean you need to get directly involved, but you take a step back, several steps back. Several. And as I've said in previous videos, even when you're coming out of alignment, people come out of alignment all the time. It's not necessary for y'all to stay like this all the time, because even in this energy right now, it's not healthy. There are certain connections right now that are just not healthy. They're not healthy for either party. Do not catch their karma trying to come in and save them. Folks have to learn on their own. We all have to learn on our own. These lessons are lifelong. And every day we are given a choice. Every day we're given a choice. Left or right, right or wrong, black and white. You know what I'm saying? If someone purposely chooses to do things the wrong way, who are we to step in and take the beating that they deserve? I don't feel any kind of way about it. It's already playing out. Don't you feel any kind of way about it? Can't save them. They have to save themselves. They have to learn how to make better choices. They have to learn how to repent, acknowledge. And most times, the reason why they won't come out of that energy until they've learned or recognized or realized why those things are happening. That's when you learn the lesson. When you realize what's happening to you and you recognize why it's happening. Let them recognize why it's happening on their own. All right? This is karma catching season. Be very, very, very careful. We do not want somebody else's karma. All right, guys, that's my time for today. Remember, see yourself the way that I see you. Be the best you that you can be. I love you. Until next week, take care. Have a fantastic week and a wonderful day.